So today, we're at transfer deadline day. We've got 7.6 million to spend and we don't have the most wage budget, and I'm not sure I'm going to find any players that I want, but we're doing well in the league. So there's that, even if it's only been 3 games in this season. Welcome back. Hello. Welcome everyone to GR TV. I'm Jay Lebo and this is Football Manager 2022. The Master Rebuilder save with Derby County, and you're going to look at this and say, why is there 105,000 players you can search for? Turns out that loading up all those leagues at the beginning of the save and not taking any of them out means I've got a big database now, and I'm going to show you. I've now got 172 players in this database. My computer can handle it, but the game speed's going to be very slow, so starting to feel the slowness of the game, and it makes me wonder if I really want to be continuing making a save where I am this deep into a save. Well, having this many players and it making my computer so slow, transfer deadline then could take me about an hour to get through. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. So I might make this the last season of the save, honestly, if I'm completely honest with you. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe I just do a save in the future where I am managing in one different nation for Youth Academy Challenge. Like 4 that I might have put out in a random question community post asking, hey, which one would you want me to manage in? And I got answers. So, yeah. Maybe a Serbia Build a Nation Youth Academy Challenge save could be in the future. Who knows? Still, we've had a few games since we last met, just the 3, and let's talk about them. So the first game we had was away from home against Watford, and after beating Man United 2-0 at home, going 1-0 up inside 80 minutes thanks to Christian Irvine is probably the dream scenario inside 80 minutes, and then a minute later he gets his second. Legitimately, Watford were not able to cope with us, and Irvine getting another delicious ball through there tells me that yes, we have built a good team here, and we can be good. They did actually have the game in the second half because Evans got sent off for the first time in my time as a manager. I thought that was a good tackle at first. Then it turns out he was given a straight red for a shocking tackle, and I thought, okay, well, that's great. But we still hold on for a 2-0 victory against Watford, and I thought, you know what? We've got a home and away victory in the Premier League in our first 2 matches. Couldn't get much better than this. So we then had our League Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday, and I thought, you know what, because we've got Chelsea in the week, I'm going to rotate, and Hayne gave us the lead inside 7 minutes. I thought, you know what, we're doing good. We're going to win this game comfortably, especially when Donny scores a second inside 74 minutes to make it 2-0, and then we make it 3-0 inside 77 minutes, and this is probably the goal of the save so far. That is a ridiculous goal. I was very much thinking we're going to win this game. Then Sheffield Wednesday get a goal back because I thought, okay, just mix up the defence. That's how the finish. Then they scored again inside 86 minutes. I'm starting to panic a little bit because the keeper's made a bit of a mistake there. Shouldn't have done it. And what I wasn't counting on was in the 80th minute, my keeper making another mistake, and I don't know what to do. Cullen's just made it 3-3. We're now into penalties, and then the keeper redeems himself with this penalty save. It legitimately won us the match, effectively, because no other penalties were missed. And yeah, I wish I could say they were, but quite frankly, we did what we needed to do. I also just realised that Hayne was actually in the top 3 Next Gen award once upon a time, a few seasons ago. So I'm now going to make it a mission of mine in one of my future saves to try and make sure he actually becomes a world-class striker, because he deserves better than what I've given him, really. And yeah, Valentin has also... I just got reminded of something I don't want to talk about, but I'm going to have to talk about. But I will do it after the Chelsea game, because we took on Chelsea, and I thought it was okay. So yeah, we took on Chelsea in the last game, and we gave up a goal just before halftime after Ravello scores there. Honestly, you can't do much about that, it's just a really good finish. What I wasn't expecting was for us to fight back and equalise. In the 59th minute of the game, Zangri finds Irvine. He's shown he can score in the Premier League. 3 goals in 3 matches so far. And then next day, take the lead again. 67 minutes in. I thought, you know what, it's Chelsea at their ground. Luis Herrera, the player I genuinely wanted to sign on loan, and was at loan at Bournemouth last year, scoring against us. That's just poetic. And then we equalised again. 82 minutes in. Dominic finds Irvine, and he gets there first. Don't know how, but he's made it 2-2, and we get a 2-2 draw against Chelsea. For some reason, we are not losing. And we've actually also, before we drew this game, had won 14 league matches in a row. And that's include Manchester United. So, yeah, we're pretty good. And we're in second place right now, despite my best attempts and despite the team's best attempts to give up everything. Leeds our next league game. We won't be showing that because, well, we won't be... I kind of want to get to the quarter point of the season next time out, to be completely honest with you, so 10 games in. But transfers today, we're doing okay. Irvine's top goal scorer, and he's on loan from City. City, who are top. So, yeah. Also, the thing I do want to talk about, but I kind of have to. This guy's an idiot. I criticize his training. I criticize his performances. He gets all uppity and has gone 2 matches absent. He's gone absent without leave twice because he was seen clubbing late at night. I know he's a kid, but bloody hell, that's not ideal. No one else has given me this grief, and I'm thinking of sending this guy just literally the same season I bought him for 6.5 million. I can do it because he's now worth between 16 and 25 million. So if I get that kind of price, I'm sending him. I'm not going to lie. I am not wanting to deal with an idiot who decides he can go clubbing all night. I'm now concerned that Valanta, the guy that I've really been high on and has been actually really good and is now considered accomplished as the left winger, he's now upset because I've criticised his performances. So I'm thinking he's going to be doing the same. I know you're considered really good by the media, but bloody hell, don't be stupid, for goodness sake. Honestly, what is wrong with these people? But yeah, that's happened. We're apparently rumored to be making a £38.5 million bid for a 30-year-old, which is not going to happen. I'm not spending 30 million on a player that I generally don't want to spend that much money on. We're apparently going to lose back to Chelsea, which that's actually a thing that's happening. So we are going to do a transfer deadline day. I am probably going to make some transfers. I'm going to be honest with you. Chelsea are linked with this guy. It's honestly a little unfair that they can get this guy for 97 million and he's not going to break the bank for them. He's been paid 220 grand a week by Juventus and he's actually really good. There's also a player I want to talk to you about that I discovered in the save who is 15 and already looks ridiculous. So, is this the best 15-year-old you've ever seen? Tobias Huntsman. Generated at Bayern Munich, I could get him for 3 million. He has no interest in joining me because why would he want to talk to me when he's literally at Bayern Munich? This guy is ridiculous. I genuinely think that he will be a world-class player. He's already got 4 caps for the under-21s team. And he's 15. I almost feel sick looking at this guy because he's so good. He is so good. At least I won't be in the save long enough, I suppose, to worry about this guy in the future. But good lord, he's actually amazing. I kind of want to keep hold. I want to keep scouting him just because I want to see what he becomes in the future because he's ridiculous. He does have adaptability issues, but let's be honest. If you're in Germany and you're Bayern Munich, this guy stays. This guy's your future starter. He really is. He's already considered good enough to be a championship player for us. He would have literally made it he would make it my first team right now. That's how good this guy is, and it's ridiculous. 15 years of age, and he's already this good. What a Bayern Munich feeding him, honestly. Oh, also, Harry Kane's apparently linked with Newcastle. A Newcastle team who've already got Van Dijk and Lukaku. This is a Newcastle team that looks ridiculous, and their only new gen is this guy. He's inconsistent, but bloody hell. How do you compete with Newcastle here? It's almost like they are eligible for the save. Food for thought. But yeah, really good Newcastle team. Just thought I'll show you this, honestly, because why not make myself cry as I look at these players and realize how good they are? Why not? Oh, good lord. They just spent 55 million on this guy. And he's ridiculous. I got a new assistant manager in Regis Lebris because I thought he was pretty good at his job and he's also more citizen. I mean, he's not perfect, but he's really good. So I thought, you know what, let's bring this guy and see what we can do with him. 3.2 grand a week. I thought it was quite good for the deal personally. And he's better in the tactical side of things as well in the coaching, so makes perfect sense. This guy also been brought to my attention, and he's actually worth between 71 to 750,000. He's also 18 at Bravo. How did you end up at Bravo? You generated that, okay. He's not played a lot of times for them. He's probably a substitute player for them, but with his potential, we can. I think I might get this guy because I need another goalkeeper anyway. Okay, they've actually gone down. I'm really happy that they've really talked to me a bit more about this. So 500, 600,000? Okay, let's go 700,000. Yeah, 700,000. We can work with this. So Jerome Michel is going to be on his way here, apparently. So that's good. Wait. We're currently restricted to 6 foreign under 21s per season. Cool. Yeah, we can work with that. And he's willing to talk. He's not asking for a lot of money either. Apparently, I love that Malmo are literally coming back to haunt me again. That's brilliant. You can tell actually all got in 5th place. They actually run a really bad run of form without a win. I think since they won the cup. So hopefully they can improve on that soon to get into the top 3. Because I wanted to do what I never did in my time there. So hopefully Allgright can do it. But Malmo could be the team that try and poach this guy instead. I think they'll play him too. But hey, I think we got the bowling power personally over Malmo. But that's just me. Apparently, someone is being stubborn. Get rid of that, and we can add anything else, because I don't think he's going to play anytime soon, so yeah, let's work with that. If this move was a starter, I'd probably let him go out on loan, but because it's only a squad player, I can't justify this. Michel has been given a work permit, and for 700,000, we're signing this young talent. He does have 40% of profit for next sale, but for 700,000, this guy feels like a no-brainer. Even if he's not amazing, he feels like someone we could utilize in the future and sell for profit as well. So let's bring him in. And there we go. He's now worth between 16.5 to 20 million already. That's how much the Premier League inflates a player's price. So this guy's come up my radar again. And for 4.2 million, we can get this guy. And I don't think he'll want a lot of money either. But for 4.2 million, this guy could be exciting. Could be a good DM that would need him to work on a few things if he is to be a deep line playmaker. But box to box, not really that good, but Mazzala could be okay. Would need to work on a few things as well generally, but I think for 4.2 million, this guy could be okay. And we just got offered him. And he would actually be my first team plans if I was to bring him in. I would actually just then send Hussey out on loan as well. Is there a move? Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Immediately, important player, Ipswich Town, good facilities. I think they've made my decision for me. Yeah, we're going to make the move then for this guy. He's available for 4.2 million. Does need some work, but 4.2 million for this guy feels like a no-brainer, doesn't it, really? Okay, that's even better. Sweet. I'd do that. 2.5 million. I was not expecting such a cheap deal, but great, we could do that. He does want a bit. He does have more interest in Iber, but honestly, this guy would be in my first team plans. What's the max I can do for that? Yeah, we can do that. To get rid of this, though, maybe get rid of this one and just keep the 10 games in, because we could. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. And he's okay with it, so yeah. Bring this guy in for 2.5 million. That's cheaper than I was expecting, I'm going to be honest with you. And it would count towards another player who's under the age of 21. And he had played for Betis 5 times in the last couple of years. All of them last season. And most from the bench. This guy would be my first team plans. And I would give him first team football because it would also give me more options to work with. Yeah, this guy's exciting. I almost signed him last year. I'm going to sign him this year. I just think he's just got a lot of good attributes I'm looking for. Does need some work, but he's really, really useful. And I think we can utilize some of this talent here. I really think we can. And he could be a midfielder as well. So, yeah, good times. Arsenal have come in for Baxter. I'm going to be honest. I thought Chelsea would want to do it. But they have actually allowed me to make a replacement first. I'm going to ask for a bit more money. Like, can I get 8.5 million? This might be a bit ambitious of me, but I'm going to try and get 8.5. Well then, we've got a new goalkeeper. Okay, this is incredibly awkward. I was not prepared for this. Sweet. And he's only worth between 4.6 to 5.6. So, yeah. we are going to get a new goalkeeper. So Brian Meyer is available for 2 million. He's not going to start for me. And he's got a 2 million release clause. I've got to see what he wants. If he wants to start and play, I can't use him. I've got to have a rotation goalkeeper at this point. I can't have a starting goalkeeper sign for me, but oh my god. He would be able to come in backup. Okay. Meyer would be okay to be a backup. I'm a little surprised by that. I'm going to be honest with you. But I guess at the same time, he's a big game player. He's definitely a backup. He wouldn't be starting for me. This is also an old report, I just realised. Oh my god, this report is really old. Good lord. I should have really updated some reports. Alright, so Meyer wants to be a backup. He does have wants a release clause. Okay, let's try and get this down to 12,000 a week. 13 grand. 13 grand. Yeah, there we go. And we also got Matt Folk, who's actually asking for less money. I think I'm going to go for Matt Folk because he's asking for less money, even if it will count towards a problem as well. Get rid of that. We want to be a backup. See, let's get rid of those two. Get rid of this. And I say that's more realistic. Okay. I mean, the fact it's estimated between 14,000 and 20,000 is still kind of impressive, and it still tells me that I can get more from this. Well, I'm just going to go Marcus Matt Folk because he's actually asking for less money as well. And it wouldn't hurt to Mirren, I think, as much. And while this guy's got more potential, and yes, I think this is the potential that's going to draw me towards him. He's also been someone we've eyed up for a while. He's only a League One quality player, but he's got potential to be a championship player. Alright, so Baxter's on his way out, and we have got Meyer. Did I get a new report in for him? Oh, we might have got a new report. Yeah, we did. Decent championship player. I can see why he wants to be a backup, but 14 grand. I'm going to say no to you. I'm going to cancel this. I'm still going to sell Baxter because I think that's a good deal, and it saves me having to worry about having, buy the guy as well. So Baxter's going to go. We've turned down Meyer. We are also going to sign this guy for 2.4 million as well. 2.5 million. So this is turning out to be a very busy transfer deadline day, which I wasn't expecting to be. But okay, we've got the busy transfer deadline day, and we've still got 5 hours to go to get the goalkeeper in. Sweet. Also, the fact that Derby County fans do not want Meyer to be signed is kind of hilarious to me. So Baxter's gone for 8.5 million. Given I signed him for what, 50,000 not too long ago? Yeah, 50,000. We've made a massive profit on Baxter, so that's a good sign. And we've also got Uberto in as well, and I think he's pretty good, personally. Yeah, good championship player, defender, midfielder. He's very versatile. I love this guy because of what he can bring for us. And I don't know, it's just one of those things where we can legitimately just train him anywhere. I'm going to have to work on a few things. I don't know where I'm going to use this guy. That's bad. I certainly won't be using him as a DM. I think Mazzala. I'm going to try and make him a ball-playing defender because I think he can do it. So let's do that. Ball-playing defender, and then try and work on his aerial presence. Since, needs to work on that a bit more. Anyway, we're making moves. Surprisingly, I didn't think we'd be this busy, but okay. We've managed to get Matt Folk in as well for 2.2 million. That's not bad at all. So, yay for that. All right, Matt Folk's in. Yeah, Matt Folk is in and could be a Premier League goalkeeper in the future. I didn't anticipate getting another 2 goalkeepers this window, but it's happened. And yeah, it's happened again. We're trying to do this ourselves, aren't we? Let's be honest. Composure could be worked on. What can we do for your other training? Communications is okay. It's 10. Let's go for technique and do that. Yeah, that works with that. Yeah, busy transfer deadline day. I didn't, and the best players, I actually don't need to register half these players, if any of them, so far. So there you go. All these players we're bringing in, we don't even need to register them. It's almost like we've planned this or something. We're actually going to put Gerbic in the squad though, because he's now 20. I think if you're 20, and you're good enough, then I'm just going to put you in the first team. Like, everyone who's 20 plus is going to be put in the first team. Registration. Anyone who's under 19, who's 19 or under, doesn't need to be put in. So we're good. We're really good. I'm going to put Matt Folk in because I think he turns 20. No, he turns 20 quite late, actually. Good lord. Okay, yeah. We're good. We are really good. I think we've got a good squad here right now. You know what's sad? I bring this guy in to use him, and immediately I get offers for loaning him. And I'm going to look at this because I genuinely think we might actually have to pull that off. So we are looking at potentially teams who are good facilities. They're all got good facilities. Yeah, they've all got good training facilities. I sent this guy for 2.5 million and he immediately gets loan offers. But I kind of want money for him as well. So what we're going to do is turn down the whole... Or do I want to be homegrown? He won't get homegrown anyway. But I feel like I've made a mistake somewhere. Have I made a mistake? Hold on. Let's look at this again. Acosta can play as a defender as well. To be honest with you, I can probably get away with not... Yeah, you know what? We're sending him out on loan. I'm going to turn down Hull because I want more money. I am going to accept the Dundee one and then accept the OB one because it offered me money and part of his wages. It's the simple reason. Yeah, didn't think that'd be the case, but okay. Immediately, we get loan offers as soon as we buy the guy. Totally didn't think that was going to happen. Gonna be honest with you. Alright, so Roberto's gone to Dundee United on loan. There you go. We're making money again. That's surprising. We're making more money. And there you go. End of the transfer deadline days happened. We spent 30 million. We've managed to get 12.25 million. Most of it because of Bax's departure. And then we just sent some players out on loan. So 2 starting goalkeepers in last year have left us permanently or on loan. And we didn't spend any more than 6 million on the single player. Or 6.5 million on a single player, which, considering the transfer record for this club is still 8 million, the fact I haven't broken it says a lot. And the fact we managed to bring in 8 people, 3 which on the last day, though admittedly 2 of them are goalkeepers. We brought 3 goalkeepers in this window. I think I've got a problem. Yeah, I might have had an issue there. So there we go. We brought a lot of goalkeepers in, but we spent some money as well. What do you rate for this transfer deadline day? And if that doesn't tell you the struggles we're playing against, I don't know what does. But we're second in the league right now. It's not going to last. But the fact we've got 7 points in our first 3 matches, where we need to get 40 points. If we survive, I'm probably going to end the series. Mostly because my PC could not handle the transfer deadline day. And I've even got the thing that doesn't even take up a lot of CPU as well. My database, this database is too big, and I think I made a mistake making it so big, but whatever. I've learned that lesson now. Either way, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But anyway, until next time, bye, and well, good night.